Miss Bicolania 9, Rima Anagonen from Camarines Sur. She's 21 years old, stands 5'8", and measures 33, 26, and 35. Miss Bicolania 10, Jean Isabel Damasano from Albay. She's 25 years old, stands 5'8", and measures 31 and a half, 26, and 36 and a half. Miss Bicolania 11, Rainsford Grisette Ranara from Naga City. She's 23, stands 5'8", and measures 31 and a half, 23 and a half, and 36. Miss Bicolania 12, Mary Joy Danilay from Naga City. She's 21 years old, stands 5'7", and measures 34, 28 and a half, and 37. Miss Bicolania 13, Mary Denise Alexander Nueva from Bulac, Camarines Sur. She's 21 years old, stands 5'7", and measures 34 and a half, 28, and 38. Miss Bicolania 14, Sandeep Kaler from Iriga City. She's 22 years old, stands 5'7" and a half, and measures 32, 28, and 37. Miss Bicolania 15, Jeanette Reyes from Pasacao, Camarines Sur. She's 24 years old, stands 5'6", and measures 33, 27, and 37 and a half. Miss Bicolania 16, Trisha Georgia Agana from Sorsogon. She's 24 years old, stands 5'5", and measures 31, 27, and 36. Miss Bicolania 17, Claudine Dimola from Baras, Catanduanes. She's 25 years old, stands 5'5", and measures 32 and a half, 28, and 36. Miss Bicolania 18, Rosa Lexi Isidoro from Birac, Catanduanes. She's 19, stands 5'5" in height, and measures 32 and a half, 26 and a half, and 36. Miss Bicolania 19, Janelle Mendy Calieja from Sorsogon City. She's 21 and stands 5'4". She measures 36, 28 and a half, and 38. Miss Bicolania 20, Janine Aman from Mercedes, Camarines Norte. She's 23, stands 5'4", and measures 32, 26 and a half, and 36.
Our swimsuit presentation. Let's give them a round of applause. And it's getting hot in here. All right. Anyway, ladies and gents, the white swimsuit video we saw earlier were courtesy by House of Pablo Mendez. Thank you so much, House of Pablo Mendez. And now, it's time to give out several special and corporate awards to our candidates. These corporate awards, however, will not determine in any way in selecting our 10 finalists and winners. All right, Robinsons. This award, the winner will receive sash and cash of 5,000 pesos. Miss Robinsons goes to candidate number 9, Rina Atokden. Our Miss Water Trade will receive sash and cash of 5,000 pesos. Congratulations to candidate number 15, Janet Reyes. Our Miss Rutura Monte will receive sash and cash of 5,000 pesos. Miss Rutura Monte goes to candidate number 15, Janet Reyes. Our Miss Alaska Ambassadress will receive sash and cash of 5,000 pesos and Alaska products. Alaska Ambassadress goes to candidate number 15, Janet Reyes. Next up, Miss Mark. She will receive sash and cash of 5,000 pesos. Our Miss Mark is candidate number 9, Rima Atokden. For our Miss Sutherland, she will receive sash and cash of 5,000 pesos. Miss Sutherland is candidate number 5, Iris Orozco. Miss Uma Residences, she will receive sash and cash of 5,000 pesos. Miss Uma Residences is candidate number 12, Mary Joy Darila. Miss Deca Holmes goes to that I have to tell you later, okay? Now we move on to our next award. Our Miss Mega Tuna, she'll receive sash and cash of 5,000 pesos. Our Miss Mega Tuna is candidate number 15, Janet Reyes. Congratulations, ladies.
to be called as part of the top 10 finalists.
Hi Cindy, I'm feeling really ecstatic right now. Thank you Bicolania, thank you judges.
Ayan. Claudine Catanduanes is one of the underrated provinces that offers promising potential in tourism. Now, how would you promote Catanduanes as a great tourist destination?
Thank you. I think there are two things that I would want to highlight. First is the pristine beaches. We have a lot of beaches here in the Philippines, but we have the surfing capital in Puracan, in my hometown in Baras. And second is Abaca production. We are known as abacaderos and we supply 90% of the total demand of the world for abaca production. And I think that this is something that we should look into. As an economist, I think that we should boost our production so that we can not only promote the tourism of our own Catanduanes, but most importantly, the livelihood of the people. Thank you, just having us.
Thank you so much, Claudine, and thank you so much for opening our eyes to the beauty of Catanduanes. Up next. Also, ladies and gentlemen, part of the top 10 finalists, we have candidate number 20, Janine Ahmad of Camarines Norte.
I woke stars healthcare amongst children. My hometown, Mercedes, is vibrant, and so is my childhood. It's not the same for every child. My advocacy towards inclusive healthcare ignites Sekasan in contrast with childcare waters of Mercedes. The Miss Nicolani will amplify my power to serve and live my life with purpose.
Janine, you look so beautiful. It seems like you brought with you your whole province. What would you like to tell them, to your supporters over there?
Hi everyone! I'm so happy to be here. It's so nice to see you.
You're so cute. Janine, here is your question. Inclusive healthcare seems to be a new term for some people. What does it mean, and could you please kindly tell us something about it?
Inclusive healthcare means that healthcare is for all. Healthcare is for everyone, not just the rich. It also caters the poor. And I'm pushing for this, and I'm advocating for this. Because everybody deserves healthcare. Everybody deserves to be healthy, to go to the hospital, to go to get yourself checked, so that you can be healthy and live healthy. Thank you.
So much, Janine. I couldn't agree more. Everyone has the right to healthcare. Up next, third on the list, we have candidate number. I'm hearing so many numbers, but I think I heard it right. Candidate number 6, Raylene from Perosa of Naga City.
The Kenya Friendship Festival. One of its highlights is Miss Nicolania, which I did not expect I would come to this since I was a cadet officer in high school. And that's because of the confidence it gives me. And he inspires me to serve and protect our people. Until the spotlight shines on me, that I discovered that reading passion is a bigger platform for the motivators. And now I'm a teacher and inspiring lawyer, I can continue serving people and
There you go, Raylene. You are the whole city of this year's Miss Bicolania. What would you like to tell to all the people who really come here just to watch Miss Bicolania?
Alright, so to all the people who are outside Naga, who came here just to celebrate the Kenya Friendship Festival, welcome to Naga City, welcome to Bicolania, and I hope you will enjoy the Kenya Friendship Festival.
Seeing all of you, we are definitely enjoying. So here is your question, Raylene. As an educator, what important life lessons can you impart to the young people of this generation?
One important lesson that I can impart to the young generation is to never give up on your dreams. Because there are a lot of failures, disappointments, and down points that you will be facing in your education as a student. But if you believe in yourself and if you prioritize yourself, if you prioritize your studies, your things, then you will be able to achieve greater things in life. Never give up. Hold on your dreams. As an educator, we play a vital role in shaping the life of our students. And teachers, they may not become rich in teaching, but they will enrich their life as well. Thank you so much.
I couldn't agree more. What a packed answer. Thank you so much, Raina Lee. Also joining the list, we have candidate number 11. Race for President Granada of Naga City.
The biggest challenge in this change, I've always been a reserved and leader person, but it's really just now that I'm taking one step forward and personally serving as a leader. I like reading, learning, and trying out new things. It's something for social and local businesses to try more. My name is Race for President Granada, representing the Market Beacon, Naga City, and I'm your Muslim friendly candidate, number 11.
There you go. Congratulations, Rainsford. What would you like to tell to your supporters over there? Very loud and proud.
First of all, I would like to thank my family who's here today, and also my friends and my colleagues and my classmates in the culinary school. And I'm very thankful to all of you here tonight.
Thank you. Rainsford, here is your question. A lot of young women are very timid and submissive. Now, how can anyone be assertive in dealing with others?
Well, first of all, it's very hard to overcome. Your shyness and timidness, it will bring you to different places if you just learn how to overcome it by yourself. And it's not the easy process. It would always be a long process. But at the end of the day, you will realize that all of your hard work, all of this shyness is worth it. Because you will learn how to interact with other people, how to communicate, and how to show your feelings to others. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Yes, that's true. You need to come out of your comfort zone so that you will shine like gold in the world. Thank you so much, candidate number 11. We are halfway there. Also joining us, we have candidate number 10, Jean Isabel Perisana of Albay.
Colleges for the children and the elderly. After graduating from the University of Las Camas, I feel a deep sense of fulfillment every time a child utters his first word or when a woman regains her voice after losing it to stroke. I am a witness to the struggles and difficulties of persons with disabilities, and it continues to teach me to be compassionate. And I truly believe that compassion fosters kindness, humility, respect, and love.
Jean, congratulations. How are you feeling that you're part of this elusive group right now?
I'm very thankful to be part of the top 10, and I'm so excited to spend the next few moments with them also.
Very excited. What's destined for you also tonight, Jean? Now, here is your question. What other public policies and ordinances you want to implement to make life more easier and comfortable to our PWD brothers and sisters?
I think one of the most important challenges that they face is accessibility to therapy. I'm a speech pathologist and I'm the only speech pathologist in Albay, and it's so hard for people to get access to healthcare and rehabilitation. So I advocate for accessibility to healthcare because people deserve the quality healthcare that they should get. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Jean. The only speech pathologist in Albay. We definitely take inspiration from you, Jean.
public figure. To be a public figure, I am able to continue my goals and my pursuits in life. And that includes for me to be able to be a promotional model, a radio disc jockey, or to be an ambassador and spokesperson for other people. This gives me the sense of fulfillment because I am able to touch the lives of others and I am able to establish a connection to the people around me. And I think that is the greatest contribution I can have as a young one and as a person here. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Iris, for those words that not only touch the lives but also the hearts of so many people. Thank you, Iris. Our seventh finalist, ladies and gentlemen, is candidate number. I think that's it. Going for our candidate number 12, Mary Joy Vanilla of Tiger City.
It's fortunate to be able to dream high and have a key to quality education. I raised up some purchase supplies from the elementary school, and in 2020, we founded an organization called the Banlao Initiative, which aimed children and families in the 4th District of Banlao, Missouri. With more pillars for our causes, we'll be able to widen the horizon for projects for the Bicolano children. The core that I will lead today.
Mary Joy, your supporters over there are very active. What would you like to tell them?
Actually, yesterday, I can say that this is one of the best nights of my life. I am very grateful for all my supporters, the people who lead and each one who gives me this platform to be able to voice out my advocacy. Just madalas po.
Thank you also, Mary Joy. Now, Mary Joy, here is your question. Could you please tell us more about the Paglaom Initiative and how this winning Miss Bicolania 2022 can help in advancing the cause of your mission?
The 4th District of Camarines Sur, the district where my hometown belongs to, always experiences severe typhoons every year. In 2019 and in 2020, we experienced a lot of typhoons. And then I knew I needed to step up and along with my co-student
what intervention will you recommend to him or her?
I will tell to her that be part of my organization. You know what, Miss Cindy, I suffer from anxiety during pandemic time, and last year I started to build this Arrive and Live organization, which will help the people to find a remedy with their anxiety. And if that friend is having a hard time to cope up with their mental health, I am here, I am your friend. Bicolanja, mental health matters.
Thank you so much. Beautiful words right from the queen herself, Miss Margaret. Thank you. Two more to go, ladies and gentlemen. You are part of the top 10 finalists. Candidate number. Candidate number 15. Jeanette Reyes of Marsahao, Camarines Sur.
Maghayaan daw po sa Ilocos. Ako po si Jeanette Lopez Reyes, a public servant and a proud lieutenant senior grade of the Philippine Coast Guard Auxiliary. Growing up, I have witnessed how my parents served for the welfare of other people. Mom and Dad instilled these values in the drive to bring positive change to those around. Pagmamahal, malasakit, at servisyo ang mga pinagiging kapalit.
Your supporters are over there. What would you like to tell them? They look so beautiful.
I'm just so speechless. I'm so grateful for every one of you. Maraming salamat po.
Thank you so much, and you're representing well, and you're representing them so well. Now, Miss Jeanette, coming from a family of public servants, how would you define a good public servant?
For me, a good public servant is someone who has compassion. I remember my dad would always tell me that I should always give something to people without asking anything in return. And for me, if you tend to do this, if you tend to give your heart to the people that you serve, you will never go wrong. Thank you very much.
And we never go wrong with a beautiful answer, candidate number 15. Now, ladies and gentlemen, completing the list of our top 10 finalists, we have candidate number. What number? Candidate number 9. We have Agapuanero of Camarines Sur.
I dream of placing the Miss Bicolanja crown and allowing women and children to wear their skin color at night. I dream not to lie with my own skin, but lie with the hearts of those who came before me and those that have yet to be, by providing inspiration that bears beauty and diversity.
Rima! Finally! How does it feel when you're part of the top 10?
I'm so grateful. Thank you so much for allowing me to still be here.
Rima, here is your question for tonight. Failures teach us valuable lessons. Now, what valuable lessons you've learned from failure?
Failure can be defined in so many ways. We just need to see it in a different lights. I define failure as an opportunity for me to grow as a person. I define it as an opportunity for me to learn from it and share my learnings to my community. I believe that my purpose in life is for me to connect to others, and I use the failure that I have experienced in order for me to fuel the wisdom that I have in order to connect to others.
Thank you so much, Rima. I couldn't agree more. To all our ladies the same question. The finalists are given 30 seconds to respond, and when her time is up, they will hear the sound. There you go. They're making it sure that the other candidates cannot hear the question and the answer. Now we know how important the question and answer portion is. So we encourage all Bicolanos to be very sympathetic to all our girls. Let's give them enough time. Let's refrain from making unnecessary remarks or comments or sounds that would distract the candidate from collecting their thoughts. Let's give them their time to shine. Are you ready? I'm ready. Yes, I'm ready. Candidate number 4, congratulations. Here is the final question. The Miss Bicolania pageant just adopted the theme Bicolana for the world. What do you think makes the Bicolana ready to take on the world?
It is how po ano is magayon, matibay, matinabangon. You know what? Magayon stands for beauty, and matinabangon stands for helpful, and matibay stands for resiliency. Bicol is always visited by typhoons, and I guess resiliency in helping each other during that time, and that like really made me feel that should be important to be a trait of Bicolana in order to become a Bicolana for the world. Thank you.
That's right on time, candidate number 4. Thank you so much. Now we have candidate.
Up next, candidate number 5. Hello, candidate number 5. You will be having the same question. The Miss Bicolandia pageant has just adopted the theme Bicolania for the world. What do you think makes the Bicolania ready to take on the world?
Good evening, Bicolania. To be independent, I believe, is where life has led me. Through my life circumstances, growing up in a broken family, it has taught me life's most profound lessons. And that is to always display strength, despite of life's challenges. It has taught me how to be resilient and adaptive of life changes. And in that, I saw that the character of a Bicolana woman is resilient, purposeful, and beautiful. And when you are that woman, you are able to see that our strength doesn't come from our winning moments. And that I believe that you can be a woman of power and you can be proud of yourself. Thank you.
Thank you so much, candidate number 5. I'm pretty sure that our judges are having a hard decision right now. All right, let's hear this lady on what are her thoughts to this question. Candidate number 12. Hi. Candidate number 12, here is your final question. The Miss Bicolania pageant just adopted the theme Bicolana for the world. What do you think makes the Bicolana ready to take on the world?
You know what? Bicolanos are known to be Unagon. And I think that is one of the best qualities that a Bicolana could exude to the world. You know what? Last year, before my grandmother passed away, she told me that she wanted me to join Miss Bicolania because she knows that I have the drive to represent not only Bicol region but also my
Bicolania for the world. What do you think makes the Bicolania ready to take on the world?
I think that the Bicolanas are very brave enough to face anything, despite the uncertainties that we are experiencing. A Bicolana is someone who is able to show strength despite of the unexpected happenings. And I think that honestly, what really makes a Bicolana unique from other women. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, candidate number 15.
Thank you, candidate number 15. And finally, we have candidate
Number
9, Miss Rima. Here is your question, Rima. The Miss Bicolania pageant just adopted the theme Bicolana for the world. What do you think makes the Bicolana ready to take on the world?
A Bicolana is ready to create her mark in the world because she is multidimensional. She is not afraid to face spaces because she realizes what the power that she has. And she uses that power to influence people for greater cause in order for the causes of the poor and marginalized to be amplified. She believes that her crown is something that she can use in order to connect the people, in order for her to utilize the power that she holds for the betterment of everyone.
And the crowd Bicolanas are not just pretty, but very eloquent as well. No wonder
Bicolania 2022, which means the other lady is the first runner-up. Ladies and gentlemen, our Miss Bicolania 2022 is our Miss Bicolania 2022 is Miss Bicolania 2022 is
Once again, congratulations to Miss Bicolani 2022 and her board. Bring you all best wishes and warm felicitations. Once again, thank you so much, Bicol Region, for having us. My name is Cynthia Pagano, Miss Intercontinental 2021.
It was indeed an honor for me to share the spotlight with you both. Beautiful ladies, we should see you again next year for Miss Bicolania 2023 Pageant. Until then, thank you and good night. Thank you guys.
May we request to join our 5 lucky ladies on stage, our city officials. And may we request on stage our city officials, led by our Honorable Mayor Nelson Ligason, Honorable Vice Mayor Julia, and all our city councilors. Next to join our winning candidates would be our honorable judges. Again, we request we are just waiting for our honorable mayor to be on stage for a photo op with the rest of the city officials. To join our first lady, please. After our city officials would be our Again, you hear